Hello everybody, Gary Stuckey here. Welcome back to another episode of Steve Perry News. It's been a while. It's good to see you once again. Today, first of all, I'd like to remember my good friend Pamela Atwood, who passed away last summer. Her birthday is today. Happy birthday in heaven to Pammy. I sure miss you, and it's just not the same without you. And if you'd like to see more about Pam, on a video I did, she's a big time Steve Perry and Journey fan. So go check out the video I did a while back. It's called She Loved You, Steve Perry. It's really emotional. And I've just been thinking about her today, thinking about Steve and Journey and all the music, and I just want to do a video. It's not really an update on Steve. I do believe he's working on new music, and I do believe we should be hearing something soon from Steve. But that's something I want to talk about as far as, losing somebody and having your emotions on display. Steve went through a lot of that in his life. Losing a friend, his bandmate, losing his mom, losing his girlfriend, going through the ups and downs of his career, and just different situations. And to write a song about it is one thing. If you gave a diary, if you wrote a diary and just poured out your heart, just filled it with things about your life that you've been through and just told every private detail and just gave it to somebody, that would be a blessing to the friend, because they're trusting you. They're putting that trust in you to say, here, I'm going to be open and share all my thoughts with you. Here you go. But sometimes we don't realize that that's what Steve does in his songs. A lot of the songs, especially on the album Traces, even though he wrote some before Kelly passed away, those songs are so personal, so powerful, and to share that with, not with family, but I guess we are his family, right? We're still here, the fans. To share that with fans, and I just saw a cardinal fly by. Every time I talk about Pam, it seems like a cardinal flies by, but to share that with friends, to share that with fans, what's on your heart, when your heart is broken, when you've been through so much in your life, and you're sharing that through songs and singing, it means a lot. Maybe we should all tell that to Steve and write that on his page. Thank you for your voice, and thank you for sharing a painful time, and that's what I was thinking about today with losing Pam as a friend. It's painful, and to write about it would be one thing. To share about it, like with you, is another thing. To tell what they mean to you, to tell your friends, and that's another thing you should do. Tell your friends, if you haven't talked to them in a while, tell them you appreciate them, because you never know. Tomorrow is not promised, Tell them you love them, tell them you're thankful for them. But with Steve sharing his music, sharing his life, he makes a comeback after being gone for so long, and he shares these private moments and songs. And I've been thinking about, they say, the eyes are the window to your soul, and you can look at somebody in the eyes sometimes and just see what's on their mind, on their heart. But I think maybe Steve's voice, maybe that's the door to this, to his soul, because when you hear somebody singing, it's not just about the his vocals are just great, right? Everybody can say that guy, he could sing. He's got a great voice. It's awesome. Probably the best vocalist ever, right? But there's also something else. When you're singing, you bear part of your soul. It's who you are that comes out. Part of you comes out in those words. And when you're singing, You can't hide your feelings when you're being true and you're being sincere. Probably one of the most sincere people ever to sing, I believe, too. It's not just about the greatest voice, it's about the way you sing. And I know Pam could tell you all about that. The way he sings and the way he carries his voice, it expresses words. The way he sings those words, it pierces your heart. So that adds so much to a vocalist when they're sharing their heart and when they're singing these words. And when you've been through all the stuff he's been through, and especially Trace's, it's hard to listen to some of those songs. And little did we know, and me and my friend Denise, were having, talks with Pam back in the day. Little did we know, as we enjoyed these songs, that we could relate so much to the songs because Pam's not with us anymore. And it's just something extra special. It's something extra special to be able to share the feelings and the moments that Steve has gone through, that we've all gone through, and to do it, such a wonderful job, to do songs, the way he does, the way he sings songs, and the way, like I said, you can't hide your emotions in your vocals. When you sing those words, you can see what he's feeling through those vocals. I know you probably know what I'm talking about. And for somebody that's been given a gift and a God-given talent like that to sing and then express what's going on in your mind, in your heart, and it's like a diary, and you're displaying it for the world to see. And it's not just about making money and putting out a CD and trying to make some money. He doesn't need the money. It's kind of letting everybody know, hey, this is what's on my heart. It's kind of like when I do these videos, when you tell people what's on your heart and they relate and they let you know that they're still here. And thank God you're still here, everybody watching. Thank God for Steve. And through this past year, when you lose a friend and you endure this pandemic, you know that life is short and it makes you appreciate people. So like I said before, go tell people that you care, you're thinking about them, and that you're still here for them. And put on some Journey and Steve Perry music and just enjoy and appreciate that. And for the people that's not here anymore, let's keep listening for them. Let's enjoy that music that they used to listen to, and keep, being positive and honor them by listening to some great music. And thank you, Steve, for all that you do. And I'm looking forward to some new music. I think something's coming up, so we'll see what happens. Until next time, everybody, this is Gary Stuckey. Whatever you do, don't stop believing. God bless you.